There's something in the magic mailbox. Let's see what it is. The Gingerbread Monster. Oh, this is a creepy fun story. Frank and Stine, he's the scientist, and he has created a really creepy cookie, and it chases him out of the lab. I wonder what happens next. Let's read it and find out.
The Gingerbread Monster. 'Twas a cold autumn night, dark and drizzling. Wet wind whipped through the pines. A desperate plan was a-sizzling in the brain of young Frank N. Stine. Hungry laughter rang out from the tower of his laboratory high on the hill as he unleashed his dark baking power and every bit of his wild mixing skill. He craved a concoction to eat. His sweet tooth snarled for a sugary fix. Frank knew just the right oven-baked treat, but was almost out of his gingerbread mix. His belly, it grumbled and shook. Rabid hunger consumed his young mind, so he threw out his recipe book and grabbed anything he could find. Cupcake tops, pretzel twists, moldy biscuits, matzo balls, donut holes, pizza crust, waffle chunks, cookie crumbs, birthday cake bits, and old croissants gathering dust. But as the oven grew hotter and hotter, Frank Stine jostled a loose rolling pin. An experiment wobbled and tottered, then teetered over the bowl and glugged in. He molded it into a monstrous beast, shaped a head from his last gingerbread dough. He eyed his grotesque, gruesome feast and cackled, "Into the oven you go!" The scientists paced in a trance. A lightning bolt struck, flicker, flash. Frank N. Stine nearly wet his own pants when the oven opened wide with a crash. "It's alive! It's alive!" Frank N. Stine shrieked in fright. As the monster hopped down to the floor, the baker fled into the night. "Help! Help! Help me!" And the cookie chased him right out the door. The Frankenbread monster snarled. And Frankenstein cried, "Run, run, run, if you want to survive! This horrible Frankenbread monster's alive!" Frank dashed through the forest toward town, the pastry puffing and matching his pace. A werewolf out sniffing around smelled the cookie and joined in the chase. The Frankenbread monster moaned, and Frankenstein cried, "Run, run, run, if you want to survive! This horrible Frankenbread monster's alive!" A bat waking up for the night caught a whiff as they ran underneath. Tummy grumbling, she flapped into flight, licking her vampire teeth. The Frankenbread monster groaned, and Frankenstein cried, "Run, run, run, if you want to survive! This horrible Frankenbread monster's alive!" At last they all reached the town streets. The villagers came out on their porches. They smelled that yummy new treat and joined the hunt with pitchforks and torches. The Frankenbread monster roared. And Frank and Stine sped up, calling,
Run, 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 if you want to survive! This horrible Frankenbread monster's alive!
Frank thought that his grim fate was sealed. The mob yelled. No! The bat flapped. The wolf growled. The monster was right at Frank's heels, so he heard what the Frankenbread howled. Frank screamed,
Run, 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 if you... What?
And stopped running as they came round a bend. He slid to a halt in the road's muddy rut and said,
Little Cookie, all you want is a friend?
The monster nodded and sniffled back tears. Frank and Stine knelt by the Frankenbread man, and as the crowd drew hungrily near, Frank smiled and held out his hand. The wolf, bat, and villagers arrived. Where'd it go? They asked, craving a snack.
I ate him up,
The young baker replied, while hiding the lump on his back. Frank Stine still lives in his tower of stone at the top of the hill, dark and muddy. But now he's never working alone. He's with his new Frankenbread buddy. Hey kids, check out this picture of a monster by Teddy, who's 5 years old and lives in Tarpon Springs, Florida. He likes to color in his Minecraft coloring book. And look, he drew Gigi. And check out this monster by Jeremy, who's almost 6 years old. He created his own building monster that can help you build anything. He created this after watching the Not So Scary Book of Monsters. You'll have to check that one out. He loved that story, and you will too. Guess what? Jeremy is all the way from Taiwan. And last but not least, here's a cute pink monster from Magnolia who lives in Riverside, California. She's also aged 5. Well, Magnolia, pink is Gigi's favorite color. Thank you all for sending in these awesome drawings. I love them.
Thanks for joining me today to read The Gingerbread Monster. Wasn't that so fun? And in the end, all he wanted was a friend. Aw, poor Gingerbread Monster. He wasn't scary at all. Well, I hope you have a great day. Keep reading, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.